Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Kyrie Irving knows how to make some headlines. He knows how to stir some drama in the league. Honestly, the NBA needs to pay him for their publicity this year because from the offseason to the beginning of the year to the trade deadline, Kyrie has made headlines all season long. It hasn't always been for the good reasons, so, it is what it is. You take the good with the bad. You know what they say? All publicity is good publicity. Now, welcome back to the channel, everybody. It is your boy Trill Buckets, as you may already know if you are a returner and a regular of the channel. If you are not a returner and you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you like me, you like my videos, and if you like this video specifically, drop a thumbs up for me. Now, Kyrie has officially requested another trade from the Nets. Now, this one is a little bit different from the ones in the past to me, because in the ones in the past, they seemed like he was asking for those trades because the Nets were asking for things that he didn't want to do. And when you're put in a situation where you have to either choose your job, your workplace, who you're working with, over things that you align with your character, your morals, and your values and things of that nature, it becomes really, really difficult, which I understood why he requested a trade the very first time. Now, this time he requested a trade because he has not gotten an extension like he's been looking for. The Nets, they want him there for a shorter time, and if they do sign him for long term like Kyrie wants, which is the 4-year deal, they want to add stipulations on it. Now, from the jump, we already know the stipulations that the Nets placed onto Kyrie for coming back this season when he had that incident with posting the link to that biography, that documentary, whatever you want to call it. He had an issue with that, and many people in the league had an issue with that. So at that point, a lot of people were like, yeah, he's leaving the Nets. He opened up the opportunity for them to sign an extension, for them to negotiate an extension. But once the Nets offered what they offered, which was basically a 4-year deal with a bunch of stipulations tied to them winning an NBA championship and other things like that, he felt that he was out. Now, personally, I understand where Kyrie's coming from. He does have a ring already. He's won already. I think he's paid his dues enough to be able to determine what he wants in his contracts when he wants them. But you can obviously tell that the Nets kind of treat KD and Kyrie on two separate levels. Now, I understand because KD, all he does is go hoop. Kyrie, there has been some existential factors behind him hooping, him being a part-time hooper because of COVID year and a bunch of other issues outside of basketball. So I get it from a business perspective, and I also get it from a personal perspective of Kyrie. Now, when this was first announced, I immediately thought Kyrie to the Lakers. That was the first thought. A bunch of people thought that as well. ESPN started putting out a bunch of mock trades. Honestly, I personally don't really like the mock trades that are put out by the media because for the most part, they're usually trades that only help one side or trades that help a specific team that is very, very popular in the NBA that they post the most, i.e. the Lakers. I also saw a trade that the Lakers had with the Bulls where when I looked at the trade, it was like the Bulls would never take this. It doesn't make sense. Why would they keep DeMar DeRozan, bring in Russell Westbrook, take out Zach LaVine, who spaces the floor a lot better than Russell Westbrook ever could? DeMar DeRozan doesn't shoot the three very well, and he doesn't shoot it often either. So why would you trade a three-point shooting guy who can do pretty much everything on top of that for a guy that tries to do pretty much everything but can't shoot, can give you an inconsistent night, and all these other things? But I digress, and we gonna keep it on Kyrie for right now. Now, in the last 10 games, Kyrie is averaging 30 points per game, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds per game, and this is without KD. KD has been hurt. Kyrie had to pick up his end of the bargain a little bit, being that KD has been gone. The Nets were on a nice win streak for a little bit. I'm not sure if they lost their last game. I'm pretty sure they got dog walked by the Celtics their last game. I didn't really watch the game because they were getting blown out from start to finish. They play Washington today at 6 p.m. So I don't believe Kyrie is going to play. They said Kyrie has a sore calf, which as a Lakers fan, there's hope that that means a trade is going to be pushed through, because something like a sore calf or a sore back or something minor like that normally is to get a guy out of there. They're going to trade. A trade is imminent and on the horizon. Simple as that. We all know I would absolutely love Kyrie in a Lakers uniform, him reuniting with LeBron. And AD is a perfect complement to the two. It would actually be cool to see because you have a younger Kyrie. LeBron he just extended. AD is there. We don't know if he's there to stay. If you bring Kyrie in, the event of Anthony Davis leaving doesn't hurt so bad. There's been rumors since Anthony Davis got to LA that he's gonna go back home to Chicago. I don't know about that, but what I do know is if we trade for Kyrie, and whoever trades for Kyrie, they're gonna need the capital to keep him because he still needs an extension to sign sign long term. Now, if a trade does not happen to a team that he wants to go to and wants to extend with, I can see Kyrie having a Kawhi sort of year like he did with the Raptors. Now, I'm not saying he's gonna go and win a championship. I'm not saying that by any means necessary. It's possible depending on the team he goes to, but my overall point is that he'll get traded to that team, play a year out there, and then in the next year's free agency, he's gonna leave to wherever he decides to leave to. He'll be a true free agent. Now, we had headlines this morning saying that KD and KD's camp was surprised by Kyrie's trade request, but at the end of the day, I don't understand why we kind of attribute that superstars are forced to talk to other superstars before they make requests, before they do things, before they go to the front office and stuff like that. I don't know why that has been such a common theme in media, and when we talk about these different reports and stuff like that, like, I understand that's his running mate, that's his dog, that's his guy, it's his teammate. I get all that, but at the same time, these are grown-ass men making decisions for their family, their family's well-being, and their well-being at the end of the day. So I will never understand having to run your decision by another man before going to the front office to make that decision, but that's neither here nor there. What do you guys think about Kyrie's being traded? Kyrie, he has had a lot of drama around him this year. The drama has been fairly quiet, with the exception of the offseason and the beginning of the year. But other than that, he's been fairly quiet majority of the year. He's been hooping, and as a Lakers fan, I'm confident in bringing him in, him hooping and not having so much drama going on behind the scenes. And if there is drama going on behind the scenes, it is LA. All publicity is good publicity at the end of the day. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Until next time, it is your boy TB with the greatest hoop stories and debates on the tube. And don't forget to subscribe, because y'all been forgetting to do that. I'm out.